Welcome back everyone for another video, and it's about cricket, lovely cricket. The England versus India match is entering its final day, and it's going to be a short day, as England only need 35 runs to win with 4 wickets remaining. It's going to be a nail-biting finish. Let's get into how it gets to this point. Cricket, in its purest form, so often delivers these moments of unbearable, exquisite tension. After 4 grueling days, and with an entire 5-match series resting on this final contest, the Oval Test has reached a crescendo that has left everyone breathless. As the umpires called a halt to play due to the fading light and persistent drizzle, the scoreboard painted a picture of a match balanced on a knife's edge. England, set a mammoth target of 374, have battled their way to 339 for 6. They require just 35 more runs to secure a famous victory and a 3-1 series triumph. It feels so close, so tantalizingly within reach for the home side, a testament to their aggressive brand of cricket. Yet, for every English hope, there is an equal and opposite Indian one. The visitors need just 4 more wickets to level the series 2-2 and salvage a remarkable draw from a tour that has ebbed and flowed dramatically. The pressure on the remaining English batsmen, Jamie Smith and Jamie Overton, will be immense when play resumes. They are relatively new to the crease, and the Indian bowlers, led by the tireless Mohammad Siraj, will be steaming in, knowing that a couple of quick breakthroughs could swing the momentum decisively back in their favour. It is a classic test match scenario where every ball, every run, and every decision will be scrutinised and could prove to be the one that defines the outcome. The situation is further complicated by the impending arrival of the second new ball, which will be available to India in just over 3 overs on the final morning. This represents a significant opportunity for their seamers to find renewed life from the pitch, potentially extracting extra bounce and movement that could trouble the batsmen. On the other hand, the English camp will hope the heavy roller can flatten the surface, making batting that little bit easier. You can almost feel the strategic discussions taking place in both dressing rooms, with captains and coaches plotting their path to victory in what promises to be an electrifying final session of this long summer series. For the fans packed into the stands and those watching around the world, the premature close of play only heightened the drama. The weather, so often a character in English cricket, played its part perfectly, forcing a pause at the most critical juncture. It has set up a final day where both teams have a clear and achievable path to victory. England's chances, according to the statisticians, might be higher, but cricket is never played on paper. The raw emotion, the nerves, and the sheer unpredictability of it all mean that tomorrow morning anything is possible. It is a fittingly dramatic conclusion to a truly memorable series. Before the late evening drama unfolded, the day was dominated by a batting display of the highest calibre from 2 of Yorkshire's finest, Joe Root and Harry Brook. They came together with England in a slightly precarious position, but what followed was a partnership that took the game by the scruff of the neck and placed their side firmly in the driver's seat. The pair added a magnificent 195 runs for the 4th wicket, a stand built on a perfect blend of Root's classical elegance and Brook's audacious power. They dismantled the Indian attack with a confidence that seemed to drain the energy from the fielding side, turning a daunting chase into what looked, for a long while, like a comfortable stroll. Harry Brook was simply scintillating. He played with the kind of freedom and self-belief that has become his trademark, launching a stunning counter-attack that left India bewildered. He raced to his half-century in just 39 balls, treating the experienced Indian bowlers with an almost disdainful ease. His century, a blistering 111 from a mere 98 deliveries, was a masterclass in aggressive modern test batting. He struck 14 fours and 2 sixes, each shot played with immense power and precision. It was an innings that not only shifted the momentum, but also demoralized the opposition, making them feel as if the game was rapidly slipping away from them. At the other end, Joe Root was the picture of calm and control. While Brook blazed away, Root was the anchor, meticulously compiling his runs and ensuring the scoreboard kept ticking over. He reached his 39th Test 100 with a quiet determination, a knock of pure class from one of the modern greats. Upon reaching the milestone, he paid a touching tribute to his late mentor, Graham Thorpe, by donning a throwback headband, a poignant moment that resonated with everyone watching. His innings of 105 was the perfect foil to Brooks' pyrotechnics, a beautifully composed performance that laid the foundations for England's charge towards the target. The partnership was not without its moments of fortune, however. In a crucial turning point, Harry Brook, on just 19, was caught by Mohammad Siraj at fine leg. The Indian team celebrated, only for the umpires to confirm that Siraj's foot had touched the boundary rope as he took the catch. The reprieve resulted in 6 runs for England and was a gut-wrenching moment for India. It was a mistake that proved incredibly costly, allowing Brook to go on and play a match-defining innings. That single moment encapsulated the fine margins upon which this entire contest has been fought, a reminder of how quickly fortunes can change in this glorious game. Just as it seemed England were cruising towards a comfortable victory, the game produced the twist that everyone deep down knew was coming. The dismissal of Harry Brook, in a manner as dramatic as his innings, completely changed the complexion of the final session. Having just hit 2 consecutive boundaries, he attempted a third, only to see the ball loop up for a simple catch. In a bizarre moment, his bat flew from his hands as he completed the shot, a fittingly chaotic end to a whirlwind knock. His departure broke the colossal 195-run partnership and gave India the opening they so desperately needed to claw their way back into the contest. Following Brooks' dismissal, the pressure began to mount on England's middle order. The debutant, Jacob Bethell, came to the crease but looked understandably nervous on the big stage. Having not had much red ball cricket recently, he struggled to find his rhythm against a rejuvenated Indian attack. He battled for 35 deliveries for his 5 runs before being comprehensively bowled, a dismissal that exposed the fragility that still existed beneath the surface of England's earlier dominance. Suddenly, the target of 374, which had seemed so close, began to look a little further away again, and the quiet murmurs of the Indian supporters grew louder around the ground. The real hammer blow for England came with the fall of their talisman, Joe Root. With just 37 runs needed for victory, he feathered a catch behind off the bowling of Prasidh Krishna. The Indian team erupted in celebration, fully aware of the magnitude of the moment. Root's departure not only brought a new batsman to the crease, but also removed the calming, experienced presence that had guided England so expertly through the afternoon. The collapse of 3 wickets for just 36 runs had shifted the momentum entirely, turning a comfortable chase into a frantic, nerve-shredding scramble for survival and victory. It was at this point that the umpires intervened, deciding the light had deteriorated too much for play to continue safely. For England, the stoppage came as a welcome relief. They were reeling under the pressure, and the break gave them a chance to regroup and calm their nerves ahead of the final day. For India, it was perhaps a moment of frustration, as they had their tails up and were applying immense pressure. The halt in play has left the match perfectly poised, with India's late surge ensuring that the final chapter of this epic test will be an unmissable and thrilling conclusion to the series. The stage is now set for a final day of unparalleled drama, a fitting conclusion to a 25-day, 5-test marathon that has captivated cricket fans from start to finish. With England leading the series 2-1, the stakes could not be higher. A win for the home side would seal a hard-fought 3-1 series victory, a fantastic achievement against a formidable Indian team. Conversely, an Indian victory would see them draw the series 2-2, a result that would feel like a win given how far behind they seemed just a few hours ago. It is a winner-takes-all scenario, the kind of high-stakes finale that makes Test cricket the pinnacle of the sport. Adding another layer of intrigue is the fitness of Chris Woakes. He was seen in his whites with his dislocated shoulder in a sling, ready to bat if required. This act of sheer determination speaks volumes about the spirit within the England camp. Joe Root confirmed that Wokes is desperate to do what it takes, meaning India may well need to take that final 10th wicket to secure victory. It is a subplot of immense courage and could provide one last heroic twist in this incredible tale. Every player, injured or not, understands what is at stake and is prepared to push through the pain barrier for their team. Ultimately, what makes this match so thrilling is the sheer uncertainty of it all. Will the new ball, available to India in less than 4 overs, prove decisive on the final morning? Or will the overnight batsmen, Jamie Smith and Jamie Overton, hold their nerve to steer England home in what would be their second highest successful run chase in history? The beauty of Test cricket lies in these unscripted moments, where heroes can be made and hearts can be broken in the space of a single delivery. The tension is almost unbearable, yet it is a feeling that cricket lovers cherish. This is more than just a game. It is a narrative filled with individual brilliance, costly errors, dramatic fightbacks, and human emotion. From Brooks' breathtaking century and his costly drop, to Root's masterful 100 and India's late, spirited collapse of the English middle order, this day had everything. As we look ahead to the final morning, we are not just watching the conclusion of a cricket match. We are witnessing the final act of an epic sporting saga. It is a contest that has pushed both teams to their absolute limits, and it promises a morning of unforgettable sporting theatre. Fasten your seatbelts. Yes, it's going to be a fast and exciting finish, and I can't wait to see how it all goes. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to the channel for more updates and to help the channel grow. Thank you, bye for now, and catch you in the next one.